Leanne with zero respect for 30-year-olds, eh? But anyway, all right.
Double up from day on day now, Bru, now that you're there.
But listen, okay, let's talk about something very exciting. Games development in South Africa. And it's, I think, something that when you hear, you don't necessarily think about board games being at the forefront
and
of
taking
thought.
ownership of that in a South African way.
Absolutely. But right now we're talking to a very inspiring young man. He's a South African Youth Leader of the Year nominee, Mr. Tsitsi Chumia. Of course, we know him as Shapapi. And he's also the designer and creator of a board game called After Robot, which is all about the South African taxi industries and sees one person taking on a potential 3 other players as taxi bosses and how they all try to play for territory, the routes to dominate Gauteng, which is very, very cool indeed. My brother, how are you, first of all?
Fine, and yourself?
Excellent. We're looking at pictures of the game right there. Please explain, After Robot, where did this whole idea start?
Well, please say in a taxi, dude. Please say in a taxi.
Well, for you in a taxi, but like, it actually started with me and my friends just chilling at home, and then I wanted to make something that was very... that would put someone in the perspective of a taxi boss, and then have people enact their perspective of the taxi industry. So the game doesn't make any commentary, it just places the player in the perspective of a taxi boss, and then exposes you to the frustrations that they go through, and then you enact how you see it. And it's really amazing to watch people play it, because some people play really violently and some people play really strategically. And the game allows for that. It's just the middleman between you and getting it out.
Wow. But I love the concept, but getting from concept to actual board game that can work through tests, and I would imagine you had to do a lot of test runs.
Yeah.
Talk us through that process of actually birthing this incredible creation, man.
Yeah. The game took about 4 years to make, and when the first time I made it, it was a generic Monopoly game, and I had to like take the real, take elements of the real After Robot experience and then put it into the game. Like all the taxi prices on the board are real taxi prices from the taxi industry,
man.
And the signs as well. I had to take that and take all those elements and make something that was like uniquely South African and South African based.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. So when it comes to further kind of expanding on the idea of becoming a gaming designer and inspiring other young people out there who might have these ideas and want to turn them into games, how do you go about that?
Just create. Like, I think the biggest thing about being a game designer or any type of creator is just to create. Like, there's avenues to create on every platform right now, and there's free platforms out there. There's Unity. There's other free platforms. There's like a forum in South Africa where for young creators to create, and they put their games there, and then other game designers in the country will critique their work and stuff. And I think like the biggest thing is just to start creating. And then like there's also other avenues that I went through, like Wits. I went through university, and that's how I got to study game design.
And we're talking apps, we're talking board games, we're talking any kind of creativity that could, you know, be put into some kind of platform like you said.
Yes. The course was game design, so I studied specifically game design. Yeah.
So what's next, very quickly, man? What's the next big thing? We've got After Robot. What's next in the bag, dude?
So I'm currently working on educational games at the moment. So I'm working on a game about geometry with AIM, and what we are making is a game that will teach geometry to like high school learners in the beginning phases. So
hopefully not just high school learners.
Yeah, and get After Robot out as a board game and app.
Yeah, congruency was always hard to prove, bro. Congruency was always hard to prove. Listen, dude, thank you very much. What an inspiration indeed. Shapapi in the house, telling us about After Robot. You got to say it like that, though. After Robot.
After Robot.
Yeah, you go on ahead onto our social media pages and let us know what you think of After Robot. Zoe, over to you.